Segal, perhaps more than any other journalist, captures the temper of the country as it is now. He grew up in Ofra, a settlement in the West Bank. His father was a member of the Jewish underground. Segal is 43 but looks 10 years younger, and he's everywhere, writing for one of Israel's most popular newspapers, Israel Hayom, appearing on television, posting ceaselessly on social media. There's talk that he'll eventually enter politics. Netanyahu considered him for Minister of Justice. Segal can be variously acidic and charming. As a right-winger on the more liberal Channel 12, he describes himself as the network's Pink Panther, a strange animal from National Geographic. But it's no mystery why Channel 12 brought Segal on board. The Tel Aviv liberals who once dominated the airwaves no longer represent the majority of the country. Segal says that he agrees with Netanyahu about 75% of the time, though his dissents can run to the right as well as to the left of the prime minister. He regrets Ariel Sharon's dismantling of the Jewish settlements in Gaza in 2005 and wouldn't oppose resettling the Strip, at least in its north. The settlements that have proliferated across the West Bank since 1967, he insists, are there to stay. When I met Segal for coffee in Jerusalem, he was clearly delighted by the results of Netanyahu's war with Iran. I don't live under the illusion that peace will come to the Middle East. But I do think that what ended was the second era of big wars, he said. The first era was against secular Arab dictatorships, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, and now we sort of ended the war against Iran and its proxies. Segal reserves particular disdain for the denunciations of Israel's campaign in Gaza. He opposes any talk of a ceasefire or an armistice. The army, he says, needs just a few more months to finally defeat Hamas. The compounding misery in Gaza hardly registers. I don't know of any precedent on earth in war when one side provides the other side with constant humanitarian aid, he said. Such aid only prolongs the war, and more people are killed. Segal talks to Netanyahu with some frequency. When I asked whether Netanyahu would declare victory and give up power, Segal said, "I don't think he has that feature in his system to resign. Power addicted is a strong term, but I don't think he can leave and be without the power to shape the Middle East or the world. The excuse he gives himself is that he still has a way to go with peace agreements with Syria, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia." Even as most Israelis exulted in the aftermath of the 12-day war, I found skeptics inclined to take a longer view.